wonderful game and I love it. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like the dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly. So then at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened, and then he saw it. Day 14, Thursday. Alright. Eight miles to the east. Oh wait, hold on, I need... Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms, and of course now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. Royal Gentia. David! There was a hateful man who I used to see around town. Isidore Burbage, he was called. I heard a rumor he got involved with the cult and they sacrificed him, but I don't know if that's true. Well, he was a villain who deserved what he got as far as I'm concerned. See? See? Guys, see? Isidore Burbage was a very bad man. Sadgil Chalice. Where is Sadgil again? There's just so many places. Yes, he was a very, very bad person. There it is. Sadgil Chalice. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgil, to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Another body is turned up at Blackcomb. I haven't been to see it yet, and I can't say I'm looking forward to it. But they've identified as a Dreher hunter, a man named Forrest Fair. I'm sorry, Forrest! We have to do something. Verona tells me that you are working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. I'm sure I'll come across it eventually. I remember what that one looks like. My daughter's getting married and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. I believe there's a plant with small blue cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless their union. Ah, yes, yes, yes. This one. Love how we've got all of this mess going on and some people are still getting married. Praise the Dendru! The redemption is at hand. We need you to prepare this elixir. With it we will lure the Woken Dendru back to where this started, the Swinside Stone Circle. The Dendru is a god perverted by humanity, enslaved by mankind's wickedness and bent to its evil will. Imagine the glory it will bestow upon us when we set it free. Praise the Dendru. Okay, so there's a reason that I like going. Yeah, Hellbourne just vibing. Just vibing. There's a reason that I choose the cult path in this game, and it's purely because it's funny to me. Woken Dendru, also known as the Servant, will be drawn to the fumes generated by this elixir and driven mad by thirst for it. If it drinks from it, it is thought that it will be able to break free of the bonds of its servitude, though this has not been attempted in living memory. 2 yellow berries, a heart-shaped leaf from a plant with bellflowers, a teaspoon of milky fungal residue. We will meet at the Swinside Stone Circle on Saturday. Praise the Dendru. Okay. 2 yellow berries. Okay. The Dendru's elixir. Okay. The Dendru's elixir. Okay. Perfect. Oh, praise the Dendru. I just love how passionate this man is about praise the Dendru. Leaves are very weird, yeah. Those were the other ones with the heart-shaped ones, so I was like, Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. We're so close to the ending of the story! Day 15, Friday. Decay gives way to new growth, from death, life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar. White Scar. Cave by the river. Here? Yes. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder from the chest of the skeleton a plant grows. All right. Good morning, Halbor. David! I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, Arnside. Okay, so right here. This is the cave they were talking about. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. I'm surprised at how easily I'm able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. I haven't forgiven you for what it was that you gave me the other day. I should have destroyed that elixir recipe when I had the chance. Whatever happens, you must not allow it to fall into the wrong hands. Honey, it's in the wrong hands when it's with me. I am not a responsible adult. It is a very big map. Takes me a second to find any place that it's telling me to go to. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let it slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did. It's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. Okay. But you'll lose her soul. Thank you. Have a nice day. No refunds. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. Let me see. Liverstone. Oh my goodness. When I have the book open, I am not trying to move upwards. The up thing. The whatever. Okay, whatever. Shush. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralysis agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with the pointed caps. Alright, I believe this is liverstone. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Better than a kidney stone. I've heard those are very painful. Wait, which ones am I going for? What is it? Widow's Woe or Dead Man's Fingers. Okay. Widow's Woe. Okay, well, Dead Man's Fingers is first. This fungus is typically found in dense forests protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth. Strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind, or Widow's Woe. I believe. Let's go for Widow's Woe. Where's W? Here we go. Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear, also called kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from the bed of long thin leaves. Unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Hollis Gibb. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would sure warm my heart. Glowhorn! I can only imagine what type of fungus that was what you want. I can only imagine. Can you try to figure out from any of these mushrooms which one it is that he wants that glows? I understand it now. My mind is linked to the servant. With the elixir, I'll be able to throw out to the woman in the jade mask and take control for myself. Together we can end this. Meet me at the Daughter's Stone Circle tomorrow and bring the elixir. No. I'm going to meet at the Swinside Stone Circle. Good night, Hellbore. We wreak havoc tomorrow. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Day 16, Saturday. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Hey, swift snare! It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. I go to the Seeds of Redemption, Swinside Stone Circle. Praise the Dendru! When I arrive at the stone circle, Alford is already waiting for me. Behind him is a group of 5 hooded figures, all bearing the now familiar mark of the Seeds of Redemption. Did you bring the elixir? We only have one chance at this. It has to be now. Dendru's elixir! This one. I hand over the bottle of brown liquid, and Alford snatches at it greedily. The redemption is at hand, my brothers and sisters. Praise the Dendru. Bring forth the receptacle. A shallow iron bowl is brought forward and placed in front of Alford. He mutters some words and pours the brown liquid into the vessel. As he chants softly, a thin tendril of gray smoke begins to ascend, slowly at first, then rising with his voice, stronger and stronger until it is a whirlwind vortex 20 feet high. The minutes stretch out as I wait with apprehension for what is to come, but nothing happens. Eventually, Alford speaks again. It is done. Now we wait. About an hour later. Alright. The sun is hanging low in the sky when we finally hear it. A long, low growl that sends shivers down my spine. Moments later, the woman in the jade mask appears at the western edge of the circle, and then, towering behind her, its head showing above the treetops, the skeletal silhouette of the servant. You know, they described it as more deer-like, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, glorious one, in your name we set you free. Drink the offering and become redeemed. No, you don't know what you're doing. It must not be set free. The servant starts to move, slowly creeping forward in shuffling steps. The woman focuses hard, straining against an invisible force, but it is no use. She cannot stop the steady progress of the creature. Yes, yes, drink! You are no servant. You must be free. As it reaches the iron bowl, the servant reaches out with slender limbs and raises the receptacle to its mouth. The congregation watches in open-mouthed adoration as it pours the brown liquid down its throat. No! She screams and runs forward, but with the lightning speed, the creature spins around and claws, and a claw flashes out, cleaving her in two across the chest. She is dead before she hits the ground. The group of watchers cheer in response, but their elation dies on their breath as the servant turns to face them and lets out a menacing growl. Do not be afraid, it is done. The woken Dendru will be a slave no more, and we will sit at its right hand as its redeemers. We kneel before you, O glorious one. At that, Alford sinks to his knees, and behind him the others hesitantly begin to do the same. It is the last thing they do. In moments, the beast is upon them, slashing and slicing with its powerful front limbs, ripping and tearing with its huge jaws. Standing off to one side, I await my fate, rooted in the spot by fear. The servant rears its massive head, shrieks, a piercing primal roar, and with that it is gone, crashing away through the trees. I take in the devastation that is left behind, and my stomach turns. My knees buckle under me, and the world swims and turns dark. Praise the Dendru ending! Bring about the redemption! I have had little time to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. With Ennis Alford dead, the surviving members of the Seeds of Redemption had looked to me for leadership. The redemption itself was successful, but Alford failed to recognize the imminent danger that the freed Dendru posed. However, it is striking that I alone was spared by it. I feel it has marked me for some greater purpose that I do not yet understand. News has spread, and while there are some that are wary and envious of our success, including those I had thought as friends, mainly have pledged their support and joined our case. We make offerings daily to the woken Dendru. We cannot be stopped. Praise the Dendru. That was the ending I was going for, the Praise the Dendru or ending. Ending. Complete the game. The redemption. We have set it free. Praise the Dendru. The end. Ending. What? 6, 7, 8. 8. Devil's Nightcap ending. Is there an ending where I can off everyone? There is. I think. So, that was one of the endings. Bad Viking credits, a game by Robin John Duncan. No, we're gonna sit through the credits. And thank everyone so much for making this amazing, wonderful game that I love playing so much. Alright, let me look up how many endings there are. How many endings in Strange Horticulture? There are 8 endings. Okay, so I got 8 of 8. Not that I've done all 8 endings. Oh, I hit my microphone. So sorry. Not that I've done all 8 endings, but that I did number 8 of 8 endings. Oh, I do really enjoy playing this game. And in the next playthrough of it, I will not kill anyone off. I will be a good person. And I will save the world if I can. I'll have to look up the walkthrough for it. I am glad I got the one I was going for, though. I guess since I did 8 of 8, I guess the next one I should do is 7 of 8, go in backwards order. There's a lot of people that went through, that were a part of making this game, huh? just thought about this. What if it starts looping? Because it needs you to hit to continue. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. I love this game. I would have no idea if it's looping. I would have 0. It is. Okay, we've been here. Going. We're gone. We've given many thanks to them. Day 17 epilogue. I've had my eye on you for some time now, horticulturist. You think you can do whatever you want with these plants of yours and there will be no consequences? Well, I am here to arrest you for the murder of Mr. Isidore Burbage. Known in the north as Andrew's Bane, after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine, he was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Tauren. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section... Okay, so this one would not help my case. Nope, there we go. But I really want to do it now. Can I please? For the chaos. The chaos! The chaos. No! No way! No way! I didn't think that would actually work. Because it said it slowly ate him alive, right? Oh my god. Oh, this game. Okay. Whew. Give me a moment of processing. Oh. Have you ever heard of Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on the main street. Black Veil. Black Veil. Black Veil. Wait, hold on, let me read it again. Oh, I think, man from Ravenglass. Learned of it. Okay. So here, I need to go here. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We had been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers, then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, here, if you are serious about going, you'd better have this. Here we go, Elixir of the Black Veil. I'm not deciphering this one. I don't feel like it. Okay. this. And oop, these and these. If you won't find the monastery, yada yada yada. Edge of the wood. Heading west. Ugh. Okay, 12. 12. 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the black veil know of the horticulturist. Then the one in the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. The third member of the trio accepts the elixir, and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later they return with a stack of parchment. My phone is at 1%. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta rush to its charging station. All right. Let me read what she was saying. It's good to see you too, Helbor. It has been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever, though. Nothing ever seems to faze you, does it? I must admit I've been buried in my books, and seems to have missed all of the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collating some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower, Bellinox. I've always loved that one. The moonlight flower, dark, mysterious, and beautiful, has enchanted people for centuries. It is thought to send people mad with obsessive desire, seductively luring them to their deaths like a siren's call. It looks like this one. Spring wax cap. That's a mushroom, isn't it? Yeah, it is, for sure. An edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. Haverage. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of Haverage. I think I offended the poor boy when I gagged on the scent. He took it as a bad omen. Pretty blue flowers line the stem of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. Pretty blue flowers. No. My goodness, I just want to look. Okay, yes. Now yes. I think I'll give Fool's Midnight a miss, thanks. Used by some as an aphrodisiac, though the potent sulfuric aroma is enough to put off most. This dark mushroom has a fleshy underbelly said to have unique sharp taste to those brave enough to try it. This one, I think. Ooh, demo. Sounds nice. I wonder if that's what Mum puts in her tea. I've often thought she must have a secret ingredient that makes it extra soothing. This unremarkable flower is related to the common thistle. Its leaves are occasionally brewed into a tea that is used to calm anxiety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 leaf points. 9 points on the leaves. Oh, right here then. It says here that Umbrella smells of strawberries. There are so many conflicting aromas in this shop I can't pick it out. A powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long round leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Long round leaves. Found it. I never heard of Evelum. Evelum. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evelum has many short, pretty leaves. Okay. Oh, right here. Pennybell next. The leaves of the pennybell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. Of course they are. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. My mother often uses burdock leaves in her cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Okay, burdock. Thick burdock leaves make a tasty addition to soups and stews. Superstitious folk won't allow burdock into their homes. It is believed to bring bad luck. Another herbal remedy for sore throats that doesn't work. Oh well, let's see what it looks like at least. Poliscus. The poliscus flower is crushed into a paste to cure coughs and sore throats. This author can attest that the supposed cure does not work. Good work. Let's do Aguria next. Bishop's Parasol next. I believe that's this one. Butterdale? This one. No, that's no, this one right here. Thank you. Sour Bandy. I don't know that one. The sour bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Sorry, Hellbore, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry, baby. Devil's Nightcap. I don't know that one. Give me a moment. There was a piece of hair in my eyeball. How unfortunate. Devil's Nightcap. Is it this one? Ooh. Ew. Is it not a fungus? E. No, it's not. It's this one. The one we just got the ending for. I heard cap and thought it was a fungus for a second. I forgot. Palliant is next. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Swift snare? Yep, I've got that one. Good work. Let's do Dead Man's Fingers now. That's the one I confused for, because, you know, it was the only mushroom I had left. Even though I knew it wasn't that one. Cauldry. The uses of cauldry are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but the authors has found neither substance nor specifics to back up these claims. Okay. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Prickle is next. Coveted by the rich, pretty prickle is crushed to make dyes. This is a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Okay. It should be the last one. Yeah. So we're just gotta look for the one without a tag. Ooh. Experienced horticulturist, identify all the plants. Well, that seems to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturist. Okay. Alright then, end the day. Alright, that was one of the 8 endings in Strange Horticulturist, ending 8. Now, I will definitely be returning to this game at some point in the future. It may be next stream, it may be a stream in the future. However, it will happen again, and we will explore more endings. Thank you so much for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy playing these games. I hope you guys have a wonderful night and had a happy new year. No, good night everyone. I am a little tired.